What's up, math scholars and math haters? This is Mr. W. We are going to start on the 4th grade math questions that North Carolina released this past school year. We're going to tackle number 1 right here, right now. It says that there are 594 children participating in a county science fair. They are put into groups of 6 children. How many groups will participate? Now, in terms of the skills that you really need to know, there are only 2. Translating a question and using division. Now, when we use division, and when we translate a division problem, what I really like is a question that's worded like this, where instead of saying they're put into a certain number of groups, it says they're put into groups of 6 children. I think that saying groups of a certain number or a certain size is really awesome, because I think that when you get up to some of the higher grades and you do this division stuff with fractions, it makes it a little easier to deal with. So with that, if they're put into groups of 6 children and there's 594 children total, then what that tells me is that 594 divided by 6 is going to equal our answer of how many groups are going to participate. Now, in order to figure this out, if you were taught to do long division a different way from what I'm going to do in this problem, then by all means try it the way that you were taught. Do what your teachers are asking you to do. But if you like my method better, go for it. Try to learn it. There's videos of my method going around, probably Khan Academy or something. But either way, the way that I was taught to do division is that if I want to write 594 divided by 6, I put 594 in a little box, and I give 6 a space outside the box. And now I have to see how many times 6 is going to go into these numbers going from left to right. So first, how many times does 6 go into 5? Well, it doesn't really go in at all. So I'm going to put a dot here to remind myself that I tried that number out, and 6 going into 5 just didn't work. So now I need to see how many times 6 goes into 59. Now, if I skip count by 6s, (42, 48, 54, 60). 60 is the first number where I'm bigger than my 59 that I'm testing out. So I'm looking for 54, and 54 is actually going to be 6 times 9. So I'm going to take this 9 and write it here above my 9, because I was looking at the number 59. 6 goes into 59 9 times. Now this 54 up here is the leftovers. 59 minus 54, and I kind of wrote myself into a corner here, but 59 minus 54 is going to give me 5. So that means that I have 5 tens left, and now this is how I have to do the bringing down method, where normally I would just take my 4 and bring it down, but since I'm writing over here, I have to bring it over. So my 5 leftover tens get attached to my 4 ones that were in my original number, and now I have to see again how many times 6 goes into 54. 6 goes into 54 exactly 9 times. That's very nice. We don't have a remainder to deal with. So that means that 6 goes into 594 99 times. If I compare that with my answer choices, then I have answer C.